My name's Megan. I am 33. I am a district nurse and I've had weight loss surgery. I struggled with my weight pretty much my whole adult life. Certainly in the last 10 years, I noticed it becoming debilitating, impacting on my daily living, made work a lot more difficult. I've got a young daughter, being a mum was more difficult, and I just became more aware that I needed to do something sooner rather than later. I was finding simple tasks difficult. Walking upstairs, I'd be out of breath, tired all the time. I found that I was really isolating myself. I would avoid social situations with my friends. I would cancel plans all the time because of just how I felt in myself. And I struggled with work in the sense that I felt a bit of a fraud, telling people that they should live a healthy life and this is what they should be doing to promote wound healing in my job. And yet I felt like, why would they take me seriously when visibly I was very overweight? I think there was a point as well where my daughter is getting older. I don't want her to see unhealthy habits and for her to struggle with weight. So I knew that it really was having an impact on my everything, and I needed to do something. I had tried pretty much everything you could to lose weight. I had been to various slimming clubs. I would try not eating at all, which very often ended up in a complete binge eating food. I would do really well with losing weight. Say I joined Slimming World, I'd do very well for the first month or so, and then the bad habits would just creep in again, and I would find myself a couple of months down the line, everything I'd lost plus half a stone more. I was just stuck in a cycle of eating too much, but not having the willpower to contain it. I thought about weight loss surgery as an option because I knew that I didn't have the willpower to do it myself. I was finding, as I said, normal day-to-day life was getting more and more difficult. I was just fed up of being unhappy and not feeling like a 30-year-old woman should. And I just decided that something needed to happen. And that's when I started researching online about weight loss, and that's when I came across weight loss surgery, and I found other people online who'd had weight loss surgery. Their stories were really inspiring, and I thought, why shouldn't I put myself first? Why shouldn't that be me this time? And that's when I really did sort of start researching weight loss surgery, and I came across the gastric sleeve, which is what I decided to do. I find the question of how weight loss surgery has changed my life quite difficult, because I think people obviously see the outward image, which has changed a lot. Losing weight is fantastic. I feel more confident. I just feel healthier. But for me, it's not about what I've lost, it's about what I've gained. I've gained confidence. I've gained the person back that I always should have been. I felt like her on the inside sometimes, but what I showed on the outside really wasn't that. I socially excluded myself. I've just gained my life back. I am far more confident at work. I'm a better mum. I truly believe that we do more as a family. I had no pictures whatsoever from the last 10 years with my daughter. And that for me was really sad. And we've recently just been on holiday and I'm in all the photographs. I'm more than happy to be in the photographs, and they're memories and they're things you can't get back. So really for me, it's the things you can't see and the things you can't touch that have been the most important. I chose to have surgery with your team because I looked into different avenues. I looked at going out of the UK. Of course, the price is appealing. But for me, I knew that I needed the wraparound care. I knew that for me, it wasn't just about having the surgery done on the day. It was going to be a lifelong change. And I knew that I needed support after because of the patterns and behaviours that had brought me to where I am now. And I remember having consultations with different surgeons and feeling, this one was great. Perhaps this is the surgeon I shall go with. But when we spoke, I was just instantly reassured. I felt it just clicked. I knew that you and your team were going to be the right fit for me. I just felt comfortable. I didn't feel pressured. I didn't feel judged in the fact that I needed to have this surgery done. I felt like you gave me all the options. And really, again, it's not something that I can say that was the definitive factor. It was just the whole feeling that I got from the consultation. That's why I decided to go with yourselves. Safety was really one of the main factors in making my decision. You hear on the news, definitely social media blows things up, of complications and situations that can arise following any surgery, not just weight loss surgery. So I needed to know as a mum that I was going to be well looked after, and really safety was number one priority. I needed to make sure that I got back to my daughter, and yeah, it's so important to know that you are going to be looked after properly. The team approach has been so important for my journey. I've had support that's been immeasurable, really. I've had support from the dietitians, the bariatric nurses, from yourself. There's been no point where I've not felt like I couldn't contact somebody. No question has ever been a silly question. It's not just having the surgery, it's what comes afterwards as well. It's learning a new lifestyle. But the team has been nothing but supportive. I don't actually think I probably would have done so well in losing the weight that I've lost and coming into maintaining the weight that I've lost as well if I hadn't have had the wraparound support. It's been fantastic. I have no regrets whatsoever about having this operation done. I think the only thing that I wish I had done was done it sooner. I wish that I hadn't have spent so long of my adult life feeling this way, and now I just think, God, I wish I'd have just done this and been living the life that I should have lived for a long time. Yeah, no regrets whatsoever.